Hello guys, part 2. Back with our current investigation where we are in a dilemma. Uh, if it is a Yuri, a Hantu, or an Onryo. So let's go ahead and just turn the light off. We're going to do one final test to see if it is a Yuri. I don't think it can haunt us right now because our sanity is way too high. Let me check my sanity. 92%. Yeah, we're good. It can't hunt us right now. There's no way. If it hunts right now, we're just extremely unlucky. I'm gonna cut the light off. Light in the bathroom just flickered. That's reassuring. I appreciate that. We appreciate that, don't we? We definitely appreciate that. So if it's dots, it's 100% guaranteed to be a Yuri. It cut off the dots projector. Wow. Wow. That is completely mean, dude. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's messed up. Do you know it's fucked up when this ghost wants to turn off your dots projector just because it wants to be hidden? Maybe it is Yuri then. Also, a baseline of 0 activity right now. This has been really tough. Like, so far, I'm not seeing any evidence of it being a Yuri. I don't see dots. Like, unless it's crawling on the floor, we can't see it, so... So if it isn't dots, that rules out it's a Yuri. And the only two possibilities after that now is a Hantu and an Onryo. Okay, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna go ahead and try and rule out that it's an Onryo real quick. I'm scared to do this because it could attack right after doing this. I don't think it can. My sanity is too high. But I'm leaving this open just in case it attacks. Okay. So, I do believe, unless it has to be complete darkness, we have to turn off the light in the hallway too. Hold on. Let me check my sanity real quick. Do not hunt me, you freaking... $90. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and rule out that it's dots. Or did I just see it briefly right here for the left on the left side when I went out of it, or is that me tripping? Am I going insane here? So, I don't think it's Spirit Box, and I think we can rule out dots. And if that's the case, then it's a Haunted. But that wouldn't make any sense, since a Hantu is strong when the place is cold. And the place is cold when the breaker is off, so that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. but it's not Spirit Box. I think we can go ahead and rule out dots, and I think we can go ahead and just say that it's Hantu. Let me check one final time, just to be sure. Was that a ghost orb, or was that Dot's projector? It was real brief. I didn't see it. Because if it's Dots, then it's 1000% Yuri. Lights just flickered again. Okay, that was Ghost Orb to the right. Okay. It didn't respawn. Spirit Box got no answer. I was in the Ghost Room. It was in the dark. Turned off my light. Didn't respond. So, I do believe it's a Hantu. Let's call it a day. See if I'm right. It has to be a Hantu. Come on. Please. Because it didn't respond for it to be an Onryo. And Dots, no. Oh, come on! Bruh, you've got to be kidding me, dude. Wow. That's a complete scam. That is a complete scam. It was Onryo the entire time. Wow. Yeah, the sad part is it was either a Hantu or an Onryo. I must have gotten unlucky with responses. Shoot, man. I should have just ruled out Hantu right off the bat, because Hantus get stronger when in the dark and when the breaker's off. So that is such a scam, bro. That is such a scam. Yeah, well, thanks for your advice. Man, I'm so mad about that, dude. Wow. I am so mad, dude. So it's raining, which means it's going to be colder. That's wonderful. Imagine if it's tarot cards. Hold on. Let me check. No. No tarot cards. Unless they didn't spawn there. See the remotes. See, here's a good looping spot. That sound came from the garage. Anyone in here? Hello? Cursed object. It was just thunder. Of course. So it wasn't tarot cards. That's wonderful. We had a lot of activity there. Hmm. No evidence so far. We haven't even found the ghost room yet. We need to hurry that up. I'm leaving this open just in case it haunts. Imagine this is a ghost room 3 times in a row. That would be funny. That would be very freaking funny, but I doubt it. There's no way. Yep, that's what I thought. No way. No way that was going to be the freaking ghost room 3 times in a row. That seemed almost preposterous. Not here. But what about here? In the bathroom. Bone? No bone. Okay. See, I think, okay, in my last investigation, one of my last ones, that picture terrified the shit out of me at first. Uh, one of my last investigations, I actually missed the bone. Speaking of which, there it is. I didn't have a photo camera, so I can't take a photo of it. Is the Ouija board in here? No, it is not. Okay. I don't think the Ouija board is actually 100% guarantee anymore on all maps. Alright. So far, very, very few interactions, but for some reason, a whole load of activity. Weird. I think I just heard a door close. Did I hear that correctly? But what about here? I think we've already tested it here. It's not there. Now, something that people do is that they sometimes turn the breaker off in the house. That's why people prefer playing on a professional or intermediate. Is the fact that people turn off the breaker or leave it off so they can easily discover the ghost room. So yeah. Okay, oh, so the Ouija board is actually a cursed possession. Wait, is it a haunted mirror for the cursed possession? No, because it would be right there if it was. Guys, I am terrified right now. Yeah, I've seen this happen. This is what I do almost all the time. Almost all the time. Never fails. %98. Yeah, I need a break from Phasmophobia. This is, I'm just gonna guess with, we just guess as a poltergeist, since I haven't got one in a while. Imagine it'd be poltergeist, just out of sheer luck. That would be funny. Highly unlikely, though. It was Oni. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And I got the bone, so I got $25 plus 25 XP, so that is something, I suppose. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Didn't discover the right ghost types this time. I thought I was so cool. I thought it was a freaking haunt 2 on that one investigation, but I was so mad because it wasn't, and it got me mad, dude. Wow, that was such a freaking scam, bro. Ugh, of course. Nonetheless, though, this has been a great video, and it has been a great journey. Also, I have my FLP at like 80, I believe. Let me check. It's already on game. What am I doing? I have it on 84. $90 is the most. What's the lowest? I'm so scared to see the lowest. 60 is the lowest. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't like 60. I like 80. Because it gives a much wider range. Also, Kinetic Games, if you watch this, you need to fix this, and this is for your own. This is for your own good ability. I've literally shot like 80 times at this hoop. 22 times, almost 2 of the times, have I actually legitimately got the freaking ball in the hoop. And then 20 times, it either bounces off the rim and doesn't go in, but it still counts, or it just bounces on the actual hoop itself, but it still counts, when it shouldn't because the ball didn't go in. So I have, in reality, you just take one of those 2s off, because I've literally only got like 2 or 4. I think 2, actually. Is it? Okay, I think I have 4. But yeah, Kinetic Games, completely ridiculous, and I think you need to fix that, because it's not very good. There's also an Easter egg if you get 666 in there. So that'd be great. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next one, and peace.